Season 3, Episode 6 of The Wheel of Time, for the most part, is still good, but there are a lot more changes from the books and choices made in the show that jumped out at me this time. Minor book spoilers ahead. Starting with the Liandrin flashback, I like that it fleshes her out a little more and showed her meeting Ishamael, notably 95 years ago, a clever nod to a bit of lore from the books. Looking at Matt and the girls, Nynaeve overall has a bit too much fun compared to what I was expecting. Like, her taking things too seriously is part of her characterization, even just looking at the show, but I guess it kinda works if she does get over her block this season. Especially if doing so leads to her fighting Mogideon, which the show seems to be foreshadowing. Also, I really liked Tom coming back here, and in a really fun way that establishes his relationship with Elaine, which is a core motivation for him. Also, did anyone else notice the nod to the Collared Man in the Hills of Tanchico song? We don't see much of Pear in this episode, and if I'm being honest, I'm disappointed with the lack of presence the Trollocs have had in his plotline. In the books, it felt like they were constantly attacking and people were constantly dying. Also, why isn't Perrin entering the Wolf Dream? Has that ability been cut from the show? I sincerely hope not. Moving on, it seems like Egwene isn't advancing in her Dreamwalker training as quickly as we thought. And Lanfear is still able to toy with her, even in her own dreams. Awfully bold of her. The conversation between Moraine and Rand is a nice bit of book lore, but Saidin and Saidar are channeled completely different in the books. Moraine is right. Maybe Moraine will find another solution that makes sense for channeling the Sakardan properly, but for now we'll just have to wait and see. I did like the conversation between Egwene and Rand at the end of the episode, especially Rand finding out that Lanfear is torturing Egwene. And Samael's attack. I'm assuming that's Aviana channeling there, and it's awesome. That hammer of Samael's wasn't in the books that I remember, but maybe it's just an Angreal or Ter'aran'rhiod. As for when Rand gets back up, I'm gonna do my best to recreate my reaction to it. Come on, Rand. Do something. Beat his ass! Beat his ass! Atta boy! And Alcera's death. This is a pretty faithful recreation of a similar scene in the books, albeit under different circumstances. In that scene, Rand was also using Kalendor, and it still wasn't enough. But considering the way the show is using Kalendor, that makes sense. And the scene does hit the same as the books, just with the added benefit that the child is an established character Rand had some affection for. Admittedly, I kind of predicted that Alcera wasn't going to make it to the end of this season when she showed up earlier in the episode, but still. Overall, another good episode, but not every change works for me, and there are some things I'm getting a bit worried were cut from the show. Nothing we can do now but watch and find out. Anyway, that's all from me. What did you think of this episode? Comment below and stay tuned for more.